This year, our garden club has chosen to honor the volunteers that work so diligently here at the museum. From the club, they spend the better part of the spring and summer and fall here looking after the ground floral displays you see, the orchard, and the vegetable garden and the herb garden by the house garden. Today we will be honoring not only the volunteers from the Simon Mary Garden Club, but our partners, the volunteers from the Mennonite Heritage Village Auxiliary, who also work very diligently here. Especially one woman whose vision was to create a peaceful garden nook here with her water features. We will be honoring her as well. So without further ado, I will call upon Mary Nolan, President of the Steinbeck Area Garden Club, to speak on behalf of the Garden Club. Mary? Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. It's so nice to see all of you. We have no idea how many people we can expect. If there's any implication as to what I'm going to be saying as to what else has said, then please excuse the repetition. I need to stay with my scripture. I'll get lost. Garden Days is something that the Steinbeck Area Garden Club is celebrating for the first time this year, and it is the impetus for this ceremony today. Today we're celebrating Garden Days, an annual event that takes place on this weekend when Canadians in general are celebrating gardening in a significant way to them. Marking the day somehow to show how gardening benefits us all. It is a joyful, countrywide celebration of how gardening and gardening in general play a vital role in our communities and lives. So SEGC's contribution this year is this ceremony, which actually is two parts. We will be unveiling our brand new sign, which we have been planning to purchase for years now, and the auxiliary will be dedicating this beautiful water feature. Oh, and before I forget, you are also all invited to join us for Lure Cake and Coffee after the ceremony. So those of you who can join us, please join us for that. I'll give you a tiny background of the Garden Club's involvement here. Pretty much exactly 9 years ago, the Garden Club was at a crossroads, and we were looking for a new, larger space that was convenient because our Garden Club was growing so quickly, and we needed a space we could afford as well. So, we were approached by, well, it was mutual, I suppose, yes. Mennonite Heritage Village approached the Garden Club and said, you need to do the gardening here, and you can use our space, which has resulted in a wonderfully symbiotic relationship for both organizations. And since then, we have been here for all our Garden Club meetings at no cost to us, which is wonderful, but we also work very hard here. We were, as all garden clubs, looking for a community service project at the same time, so this played very nicely into our need for that. For our volunteers, we wanted to create a sense of ownership and pride in their hard work. Almost 70 club members volunteer here every summer, planting, weeding, and watering several times a week, beginning with preparation of the beds in early May and ending with every summer on behalf of the Garden Club to make sure that our project here is taken care of in a way that we can be proud of, all of us. This new sign that we are dedicated for, that we are unveiling today, will not only identify the Steinbach Area Garden Club as tending the gardens here, but it is also a token of our ongoing commitment to enhancing the visitor's experience while here at the Mennonite Heritage Village. I also want to recognize Mr. Shelburne. I've forgotten your first name.
Cal.
He was the one who helped the Garden Club prepare this and actually install this beautiful water feature. We could not have done this without him, and we actually did a workshop around it, and a lot of our members came to learn about it too. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present SEGC's gardens tended by the Steinbach and Audrey.
Thank you so much, Karen. We talked about the partnership. Now, Linda Schrader will speak on behalf of the Mennonite Heritage Village Auxiliary. She is the president, and I will turn it over to you.
Thanks, Elsie. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, the auxiliary was planning activities to help MHV celebrate their 50th anniversary. One of our auxiliary members thought that a water feature would be something that would really enhance the gardens here at MHV. Audrey Taves had seen a stone water feature at one of Bartman's displays at a home expression show. Having an inside track, namely her husband Ernie, she proceeded to find the rock water feature, and Bartman's graciously donated it to MHV Auxiliary. And as Audrey was describing this bubbler to us, as she called it, we realized that the name Audrey's Bubbler would be a fitting name. With the help of Cal Schoenberg and members of the Steinbach Area Garden Club, this beautiful water feature is now a reality. And we hope that the peacefulness and serenity of Audrey's Bubbler will welcome us all to the lovely gardens here at MHV. And as Eleanor comes to set up the flag, we dedicate it to Audrey for her perseverance and commitment to the work of the MHV Auxiliary.
Thank you very much. This particular feature is one of the really soul-satisfying things that gardening can do for us as people and for the community as well. So Audrey's vision in creating this here is really special for the Mennonite Heritage Village. And now I'd like to call upon Barry Dick from the Mennonite Heritage Village. He's the executive director, and he'll be speaking on behalf of the board of directors of the Mennonite Heritage Village. Barry?
Thank you, Elsie. Good morning. there's been a lot of interesting and wonderful conversation here about the relationships and the benefits that come out of these relationships in the community. I think that we, the Mennonite Heritage Village, are the biggest beneficiary of the entire group. My office faces the front entrance, and so I watch people coming and going, and that's where you, the Garden Club, have one of your biggest and best floral displays. And it's remarkable how often people will stop and look at the flowers and take pictures, and I see this day after day after day, and it's wonderful to see. This is great. Running water is such a wonderful feature. I think it creates a peaceful sort of environment, and we just love it here. And again, people stop and they look at this whole area, and they stop here. So your work has drawn a lot of attention from our guests and is of very significant benefit to the museum. So thank you, Garden Club. Thank you, Auxiliary. Thank you, Cal and Barkmans, for putting all of this together. It's a wonderful illustration of how in a community individuals, corporations, groups can hold hands and work together and create a synergy that none of them could do alone. I think it's a unique and wonderful demonstration that happens here. And so, having said all of that, I also want to pay tribute to Audrey for not only for her vision for this and for initiating this feature here, but Audrey has brought a lot of vision to the auxiliary of MHV over the years, I think. I remember when I started working here, someone said to me, you want to get to know Audrey because she's a mover and a shaker in the auxiliary. And so I made it a point to get to know Audrey and have enjoyed the relationship both with her and with Ernie. They, as a family, are wonderful, wonderful supporters of Mennonite Heritage Village. Thank you, all of you, for helping us create such a pleasant environment for our guests. We're often told it's the world-class tourist attraction, and you certainly contribute to making it such. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Barry. And certainly for me, when I work here, one of the really special parts is to meet visitors from around the world. People who come here to sign back to the museum because they've heard about how special the museum is here. So now, to conclude the program, we invite you to come join us at the House Barn, just down Main Street to your left for coffee and cake. And by the way, the rhubarb is from our gardens. Thank you very much.